This is Alon coming at you with a Friday night Titan Brawl live stream. Just make sure I'm live. Yes, I am. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me tonight. All right. See how the stream looks. Just checking it out on my other phone. Real quick. So just bear with me here. Look at where my progress is. Thank you for joining in so quickly, everyone. I appreciate it. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I didn't want the ticker running all the way across the bottom. Just short underneath the chat. Okay, and where the chat's going to end, it's also going to show the how many people are in the stream. Cool, that's working as well. All right, cool. Still fiddling around. Wrong title. Oh. Whoops. Yeah, I guess I'll have to start fixing that. It's a little different on the whole stream setup. I have to change it every time, but go into something. Whoops. Hey, Ace Alpha, Zaret, King Josh, Freshman, JJ, Nade, Dark Warrior, Snoop Frog, Zaret, Louis, John McGinnis, Jesus, how we doing? I'm glad everyone was able to join. Now, on tonight's live stream, I will pull a couple relics. I'm not gonna be like shy about it, but at the same time, I don't have any like serious crazy goals in this event because I already have a really good champ yard dog. But I really want to get a decent amount of souls so I can help out my alliance get into top 100. Now, what I'd like to know, just early in the stream here, just in case, get some information. I'd like to know if anyone knows what the, like, right around where 100 rank soul count is. Because right now at 149, we're at 169, which is about 100,000 out from 50th. But we don't care about 50th. We're more concerned about 49 more spots below us. So I'm thinking might be somewhere in the middle. Maybe like around a 50 grand difference. But we'll see. How far am I going, Bruce? I am going to go. I don't have any exact game plans. Like I said, I will pull a few relics on the stream tonight. Not going to go super crazy. But I do plan on going to at least, I don't know, maybe grab another Orb of Wealth, maybe at 10. Something like that. It'll also give me a second Banner of Earth. Oh, and it would give me an epic token, too, at 6. I mean, yeah, I'm definitely going to grab a few things, but I want to get as many souls as possible, like I said. Do I really need another champ yard dog? Another one, as I just said? Not really. The one I have has really good skills with double damage. And then, of course, 3 resists. No armor or health, but 3 resist, which I like that, actually. But here we have, yeah, I don't need another Heartstone. I only really have one Titan that I might even use it on, but yeah, my Skullnar's not that great, so I mean, yeah. But yeah, and the 300 Divine Gems not bad either. I don't know. I don't think I will be grinding to the 18k, but it just depends. If it's necessary for the Alliance to be able to get the top 100, well then maybe I will. So we'll see. Shout out Freedom in 22nd. What, JJ, is that where you are right now? You just bouncing around? Or are you just shouting it out for Snoop Frog? Bruce keeps saying, do it, do it, do it, do it. Yeah. On 13k souls so far with 750 attacks, been grinding all day long. Wow, nice, John McGinnis. But just so everybody knows here, I am going to, at the hour mark, Wherever that is. We'll have to check. Yeah, I'll still be able to check. But at the hour mark, I'm gonna play a quick 8-minute clip of a little hometown pride. Something I've talked about many times on my streams for all the people that have watched plenty of times in the past. But of course, it's just entertainment, because you should all be grinding right now at the event, if you're watching. And even watching the replay. But anyway, I won't keep going passing back and forth. We need to get to actually using some more portal stones. Let's do this. I have... Here, yeah, I have Champion Dog already. I got him back in the day. I just never leveled him up. He over here next to my regular Jarl Dog. My regular Jarl Dog. The only reason I kept him around was because... Well, first off, he's level 7. And look, I have 4 relic slots open. That's almost impossible, right? Yeah, it's from back in the day. But anyway, I liked it because he's got Goliath's resist against lightning. I just thought that was really cool. Just as like an attacker. But that's just me. But my actual Champion Dog, he's got poison resist, physical, and fire resist. Now come on, those are like really good resists right there. The only thing that's missing is lightning right now. With poison, physical, and fire, the fire is going to max out on its own. The physical, I already got something to max that out. And then poison, same thing. And then it's all about throwing down that damage. And also getting that critical up. Because I don't have any critical skills. So it's trying to get that critical up and trying to get as much damage as possible. That's why I got this. I got the Titan critical, and this has also got the physical resist. Earth damage, critical, armor piercing. That's that 3-star Mountain Fist. I'd have to check to see if I have the 4-star version. I think that's the reason why I have the 3-star on there, is because I don't have the 4-star. Septic Belt, there, that gets, just that gets that poison resist up, and then some Titan armor as well. I mean, if it was any kind of crit, if I could, I would. But I just don't have any other resist poison with any kind of, like, offensive crit. Yeah, is there... To cover crit, yeah, see? Like I was just saying, yeah. So, yeah, if I can get that crit up, you know, I got the resists. I got all 3 of those resists basically maxed with those 2 relics. And I have a little bit of crit right now, but I would really have to try to get that up there. But yeah, double damage like that for his skills is pretty awesome. So, he'll get there, though. I've been putting all my rangers into Basathi because my Basathi's really good, and I've always wanted to have a really good poison ranger to buff the crap out of Panthers. Let's see. What are we going to do? What are we going to start off with? I don't think I have any relics left, so let's check that first, but I don't think so. I think I should put that counter button, number button, a little bit more over. It's kind of floating there, looking a little odd. I'll just take that note for next time. Yeah, there's that 4-star. That 4-star XP relic. I haven't been using any of the XP relics, really. Because I've been just using Calvrax. And I just like the straight grind with him. The XP relics, actually, I've been using the ones I got previously. I got some ones before these a few days ago that I was using on Almirand. So, I'm having a fun time using the XP relics on Almirand and trying to skip, like, 1 through 20, basically, in, like, 10 battles. So, alright, here we go. We're going to do a couple pulls here in the beginning. See what we can get. Bonus altar time. Oh my god, who let this guy on YouTube? Oh, Boganor is here. Boganor is going to be a history lesson at the 1 hour mark. Be prepared. Anybody here that enjoys World War II history? It's a small 8-minute video. It's going to be showcasing. Guess what? My hometown. Woo! Good old small town of Berwick. You'll see. It's going to be super cool. For some of the younger audience, it may not be cool because you'll be learning. I know, it'd be rough. But it's really cool. I found it. And this video. And I'm only watching the first 8 minutes. It's like 18 minutes long or something. But the first 8 minutes is where it's at. It's like really, really, like it's like the real good chunk of info. And it's got some really cool old footage of the tanks rolling down. Oh, you'll see. Cool stuff. World War II stuff that has to do with my hometown. Again, like I said, it's filled with pizza places, churches, and Wise Potato Chips, and the Ribbon Factory. And a good football team. So let's do this. It's going to be cool. It'll also give me a bathroom break. Because you know me. It's Friday night! Alright, here we do it. Let's do this up. Yeah, it's intermission. It'll be intermission at the hour mark. Or so. Maybe a little after. What's up, Hakai? 1 star! Oh, man. I said, what's up, Hakai? And I got a 1 star? No, I'm just joking, Hakai. Thank you for joining. Put that XP relics on a 3 star, then fuse it for a bonus. Put that XP relics on a 3 star, then fuse it for a bonus. Trying to follow you, King Josh. I'm trying to see if there's something I'm missing there. So you're just saying just level up a 3 star Titan and then fuse it during the bonus time? Well, I'd rather just use those XP relics on Almirand and just jack them up into the like high 20s. That's what I was going to do with the 4 star, 3 star, and 2 star. But here, let's put one more. 1 star can't be the only thing we're getting. Snoop Frog, learning hurts my thinking thingy. There we go, 3 star. You know what you do right after you get a 3 star? You pull right away. Again, because that's, you know, that's how we do. That's how we do. Okay, I got 3, 2, 1. All right, we're chilling. We're chilling. This would be enough. All right. Yeah, does Jaldar get an actual bonus in this event? I wonder. Should I take my Champ Yartog out to play at level 24 with three relic slots open? Tell me how does that work, the OT community? I know some people be like, how do you have all this? Like, wow. Back in the day. Jamin Nunez, I will go as far as my alliance needs me to go for them to get in the top 100. What's the skill set on him? Yeah, here, I was just showing this off, actually. Double damage, poison, physical, and fire. So, yeah. But anyway, let's take a look. Alright. Is he giving a bonus? Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah, I don't have the fire resist right now, but I do have the poison, right? It's decently high. Yeah. It's the only thing I got going for me right now. Alright, well, yeah, we can take him in, I guess. We'll just give him meat shield. Couple of these, a bunch of these. No, it's not second hour yet. The start of the second hour, 31 watching. At the start of the second hour, we will be having a small 8-minute interlude. It's going to be really cool. And then we'll get back to all sorts of craziness. I will be on, you know, of course I do have Discord open and everything else. Although I won't allow anyone on, I will, during the 8-minute interlude video, I have it already queued up, so All I gotta do is hit play. But we're gonna let everybody come to us. Oh, why'd they run? I didn't hit. It's like, stand your ground. I haven't really played with Champion Dog. Oh, look, he fell. He doesn't have that fire resist yet. Those maidens are just running right at him. Oh, I was going to try to freeze him out. Oh, well. Oh, Bad Mother Trucker's here. What's up, Pisces? And again, for the 8-minute interlude video, it's history. Sorry, everybody, for those that may not be interested in cool, awesome, amazing history and World War II stuff. So I'm already putting that disclaimer out right now. Right after I said hi to Pisces. But Pisces just put out another video again recently, which was good to see. But I'm just going to go with Calvarax. Just to make this way less of a hassle. Although I can switch out to maybe, I forget. I might, yeah, I can switch out to Loki, but Loki isn't all that great. Oh, greetings, Late Night King. With more slots to be able to at least throw on one of the relics that I pulled. We'll start off with like a... Start off with the 1-star. Work our way up. I didn't need to bring all those troops, but whatever. Oh, look at that. My Streamlabs link is automatically in the description. Huh. That's kind of cool. That's the link directly to PayPal. I mean, I wonder if that donation also comes up. That's a good question. We'll find out eventually. Shout out to Rogue Freedom. I have vacation from next Friday till January 3rd. Oh, congratulations, Alex. Yeah, Pisces, yeah, I watched the video you posted. If it's the one that you posted just the other day, yeah, the one that I commented on, unless you posted something today, then no, unfortunately not. I didn't get through watching all the things that were posted today. I can get rid of a lot of these troops because they're probably going to take a lot more damage than necessary. 1223 to 1-3. Nice, nice. Bo's on vacation. What, is everybody trying to one-up each other? Oh, a bunch of one-uppers. Grind with Almirand, though. Almirand, Mike Madrid. Yeah, well, he's not getting any boost right now, though. Trying to get that boost. Yeah, apparently it's kind of crackly right now. I guess maybe it's when I'm too close and I'm like speaking directly into my phone. But apparently I heard it the last couple times that I watched my replays. I heard it. and then all of a sudden throughout my stream, then everything was fine. I don't know. I don't get it. Streamlabs definitely picks up the audio a little differently. Every day's a holiday. Nice. Yeah. But I don't know. I watched my replay, and after a while, it just worked its way out, and everything sounded perfectly fine. But I do know what you're saying. But it's almost as if my phone picks up things better than what it used to. What's up, Mukesh? What's up, Cooter? I'm clipping? Yeah, I know. It's like that. Yeah. Although, that also could just mean you have the volume up a little too loud. Just turn it down a little bit, and it'll stop doing that on your end. I actually noticed it a little bit on one of my devices, and then all of a sudden I just turned it down a little bit, and then it was fine. Why do I keep bringing all these troops in? That's because Bo keeps making me have to answer his comments. Worst. What's up, M3, M3, M3? M? Did I read your previous comment, Pisces Shark? Forgot you commented on it. Hey, I'm going to make a video tonight. Huge news will be on it. Okay, huge news. Nice, Pisces. And if it's going to be you fusing away your Ayaka, then it will be pretty huge. Because we all know how much you love your Ayaka. Or is it going to be... Hashtag blames the lawn. No. There's probably a setting in slobs. We'll see. I can't access slobs here unless I access slobs on a PC and activate it in my account. Then I can access some of those slobs in here. And I'm not talking about people in the live stream. I'm talking about slobs inside of the wonderful Streamlabs streaming. I guess video viewer that we're using, her screen capture software that I am using. We do need a lot of food though. That would be epic news, JJ says. He's quitting DOT to play Brawl Stars. You're gonna go play Brawl Stars, Pisces? Big Supercell fan? No, but it is big. I can't say anything more, or you might ruin it, Zalon. Alright. You wish. Yes. The app I use to stream Mobley. Mobley! Yes, Mobley. It's a real word. Mobley. I gotta stop bringing all these troops in. So everybody's staying off Discord right now. Everybody's afraid of Discord. It's not the second hour yet. Soon enough, though. Don't worry, everyone. We got 38 people watching. We're about 24, 25 minutes in. Streaming Mobley. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Wanna hop on Discord? Now I want to go watch Mowgli on Netflix. Why? Because you saw it being advertised before you came in the live stream? DP? Oh, man. Your Meiku? Nice. Yeah, fusion event Monday and Tuesday. It looks like it's going to be a 2-day fusion event, which is interesting. Doesn't usually happen like that. But we need it. Badly. I've been fusing away a bunch of Titans here and there, just so I can collect Titans that I get from like events, just because otherwise I can't pick them up. So I'm gonna stop taking in so many troops. Hot chocolate and Oreos. Bad mother trucker. No, because Mobley. No, because of Mobley. Oh, that's funny.
Oh.
What do we got? What is that? Who is that? Is that who I think it is? It's Shooter McGavin, everyone's favorite late night king. How we doing? Are you there, Shooter?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. We can hear you now. Thank you for joining in.
Figured I'll support a fellow streamer.
Nice, nice. Were you thinking about streaming tonight too?
I'm considering it.
Nice. Nice.
I do have I have something I want to discuss with you.
Yeah.
A little bit upset about that I haven't been willing to speak up on until today after I've had enough calls, I should say.
Wait. You cut out a little bit there. You said you're upset about something, and you said you're going to discuss it when and where? What was that?
Holding off on discussing it until I've been able to verify with enough battles. And I am finally at the point now where I mention it to the community to see if anyone else is seeing the same trend.
Okay, sure.
You know, as a free-to-play player, you rely a lot on the resources that are granted in the game.
Okay.
And ever since those have been dropping more often, it's my opinion that taking the spot of the portal stone drops that we used to get, stone drops we're getting right, or at least I'm getting right now, is literally like a tenth of what I used to get.
Yeah, I don't get portal stones much anymore. That's a good point. I know a lot of people have been focusing on a lot of the relic drops and been focusing on a lot of the XP drops and haven't really noticed really too much of a difference on the, haven't noticed the difference on the portal stones, but that's a good point.
It's my opinion that they just replaced portal stone relics with the experience relics.
You think so?
In a second, guys.
You got TP Berg agreeing with you. You got King Joshua agreeing with you. Shooter had to jump off for a second. He had to go do some shooters. Because it's Friday. There it is. There's a 2-star XP relic that we were just discussing. It might have been a 3-star portal stone, but no. Wow. Worgen says, or Wargern got 3 portal stone relics for last 300 battles. Well, Alex agrees as well. Need to work on something, Pisces? Alright, that's cool. Enjoy. Thank you for stopping by. But Pikesie's definitely let everyone know that something big is coming out tonight. And it's going to be big news. Get excited. Let's see, we got some... Two scores, Blackhawks 2, Jets 1. Hold on. We're getting a lot of... Hold on. What's being said here? I'd rather have XP relics than portal stones. And Xerath is a grinder. He definitely puts in a lot of battles, so... Although I don't believe that Xerath is on the whole free-to-play all day, every day plan, though. But he definitely grinds a lot of battles. Does come down to player preference. Not a free player, but I definitely agree that there are less Portal Stone drops for sure, Lex says. Okay. They increase the drop when there is no event. Yo, good to see you're live again. What's up, William Burton? Kai, oh yeah, used to have at least 20 Portal Stone relics before events start. Now I have 5. Yeah. I remember back in the day, yeah, I used to stack a lot of Portal Stone relics before events. Sometimes coming in with like a dozen. I remember those days. Days are long ago. XP relics over Portal Stones all day. Snoop Frog is on that boat. Yeah, I don't know. These 2 and 3 star XP relics that are dropping pretty frequently. The 4 star, I don't think I've seen a 4 star XP drop. I just get them when I'm pulling DGs for the wonderful community that stops by my live streams. But let's see. Your Almirand is level 1. You spend, of course, but not that much. Yeah. Your Almirand is 13. My Almirand is probably close to TP Berg's. 13, 12, something like that. I've been just using all my excess XP relics that I get and just run them through battles or equip them and run them through an arena or something like that. Been having fun doing that just because I just want to take him and kind of push his progress right along. Because Almirand, I got great skills. My Calvarax is my offensive Skelly Titan. My Almirand is my defensive Skelly Titan. So it's real cool. I like the mix that I have between the two of them. So my other Almirand is level 20. We finished 4th in that event. Ah, nice. Okay, so you got 2 then. Almirand is still just a picture of Almirand. Blah, blah, blah. Stop crying and start grinding. Just got the 9 Portal Stone relic in my last raid. Shocked me. Oh, yeah, the 3 star. Oh, Lord Thanos is here. Good evening. Just to let everybody know that might have joined within the last 15 minutes or so, that at the hour mark I will be showing a quick 8-minute video. And yes, it's more hometown pride. And yes, you don't have to exactly watch it. You definitely should watch because there's a lot of good cool things that they're showing, but there's dictation through the whole thing. So you can keep grinding, don't have to look away from your screen. You can just listen and absorb the awesome, amazing history and facts. Other than that, though, it's about World War II, so it's a bunch of dudes here. We should all enjoy that. It's like 99.3% or something male audience on my channel, so I don't think we'll be offending anybody. And for all the war vets, you'll also appreciate this. It's just really cool. It did happen 5 years ago, so it is a little bit of a dated video, but it's still really cool because they go over some cool history facts. And it's not something you'll see anywhere else. You won't see this just randomly on the History Channel or anything else. I was able to just find it on YouTube. Oh, no. You'll see, TP Berg. You'll see. Pretty crazy stuff, though. Pretty crazy stuff. Again, it's just a little old town. Just a little small town up in the mountains. It's probably got about 13 to 15,000 people in it. Now, back in the day, it was a bit less. Yeah, sweet History Channel. Yeah, you're gonna watch a quick. Like I said, it's really an 18-minute video, but trust me, they go on to talking to other people that, yeah, it's not all that great. But the history stuff, the real good stuff, is all in the first 8 minutes. Then I gotta find one about Knoebels, because Knoebels Grove, it's like world-renowned, nationally ranked for all sorts of crazy stuff for an amusement park. If people have watched my streams long enough, you know that I've talked about it before. I'll find one on that too. Eventually. What's up, NT Harry? Red Dawn, yeah, that's right. It is the town that Red Dawn is based on. Wolverines! I actually enjoyed Red Dawn. I always thought that movie was it was more funny than anything else, but I also enjoyed it when I was younger. If it sucks, we all give thumbs down. I guarantee it won't suck. If you enjoy history and World War II, it's not gonna suck. It's neat. It's pretty awesome. I found it within the last week or so. So my Sagunga has 65% resist to ice, 85 resist to fire, 65 resist to lightning with 3 poison damage for Titan, 2 AP for Titan, and 1 crit. What would you say? That's good. This is without any... I'm assuming this is without any relics? Mm-hmm. I like the fire and lightning resist. Yeah, the remake wasn't as good, T-Pooper. I like the fire and lightning resist. I don't want to say 3 poison damage for Titan. 2 AP and 1 crit. For Sagunga, though. What? Yeah. This is the relics I have. What would you do different? No. I mean, see, the thing is, a lot of people will say it in later game that resists that aren't maxed, like, 85, 90%, they're just not going to do much. That's the only thing. So, I mean, it's great and all, 65%, but those resists just... Even maxed lightning resist right now doesn't seem to do much. For again, this is all late game talk for people that are just crushing garrisons and stuff like that. But I hate looking at my certain Titans and being like, yeah, do I really want to spend time, invest my time and effort and everything else to get them to go up? Oh yeah, that's a good point too. Yeah, you're also talking about six skills there too. 3 poison, 2 AP, and 1 crit. Unless he's talking about adding the bonuses from the relics. But also, do you have the 5-star relic equipped?
Merry Christmas!
What's up, Jim?
What's going on?
Good to see you. Let's see here. Throw in the 2-star. So Jim, how are you doing in this event? Are you going? Are you doing anything in this event or no?
No, I'm not doing anything. I got multiples of every single one of those relics, and I don't want yard dogs, so I'm okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll
I'm just grinding it out like I usually do. If where I get, I get.
Yeah.
I've been busy at work and stuff too, and preparing for Christmas, and I got my tree up and decorations, and just basking in the glow of the Christmas tree and the lights and the beauty that is Christmas.
Nice. I'm glad you're able to enjoy it. Now, are you pretty much off? You said now until the end of the year?
The 23rd.
Nice.
I'll be off the 23rd until January 3rd because I can't do anything. Just can't move or do anything because the holidays and travel and federal regulations. So I get a nice Christmas, New Year's vacation, kind of.
Nice. All right. Well, William Burton. Yeah, Bad Mother Trucker drives a sleigh. Yeah, we know you. We know you drive a sleigh. You can just tell us. Be honest, Jim.
It's a turbo-powered sleigh, but it's a sleigh. I got that new Jeep. I'm not exactly in love with that Jeep. I might have to take a little bit of a loss and trade that back in for another F-150. I was telling Bo that a couple of weeks ago. That Jeep I don't think I'm in love with it.
Yeah.
Better gas mileage than my F-150 got, but...
Well, yeah. Yeah, trust me, my truck only gets, 18 miles to the gallon.
Well, I don't know what you got, but I had the extra big tank in mine, F-150.
Yeah, well, I have a 32 gallon tank, so it's pretty big, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's what size I had actually. But I had the EcoBoost in it, and I was getting about 23, 24, 25, something, just depends.
Well, yeah, actually, I get decent highway. I won't lie on that. I get decent highway, but I think it all averages out to about 18.
Oh, I gotcha. I got my sleigh all decked out. It's got lights on it. Looking good.
Nice. Jim's gonna go visit all the naughty DOT players and raid their castles. Is that what you're gonna do, Jim?
Just that's funny. Who said that? Because I'm not in the YouTube chat. I didn't see who said that. Who said that?
I said that. I just came up with it myself.
Oh. Well, it's funny you said that because we're at Elite right now. We're doing a merge with another team, and we're talking about it.
Oh, you know what merges? You know what happens when mergers happen, Jim.
Yeah.
It's like a marriage, and there's always times when people they get divorced.
They're going to send a couple people over to the Alliance next week, and we're going to send a couple people over there to theirs, kind of like Bo did when he came.
Yeah. Oh, so you're using Bo diplomacy, huh?
Yes, I'm using Bo diplomacy. I hate to admit that, but
you hear that, Bo? Bo diplomacy, huh? Nice.
But anyway, these people get mad if you hit their castle. Like, what do you... It's a war game. Come on.
No, you got to teach them. You got to teach them the way.
They just think that because you're an elite, and I realize that we came from Legends and we're going back up and we're recruiting and stuff, but I still got that Legends mentality. Captain VP, bonus VP lands and hitting garrisons and stuff. Now during an event, I don't do it.
Oh, I just got a portal stone. I don't know if Shooter McGavin can hear me, and it's really huge on the screen right now. So it's kind of saying "Look, Shooter, you do get him," kind of.
Yeah, but Snoop, I know what you're saying about power, I mean, I got a 4-wheel drive because of where I got to go a lot of times. But I need good gas mileage too, just because I drive 3,000 to 5,000 miles a week sometimes. Just depends on where I'm at, what I'm doing.
They will tell us on Wednesday. Yeah, they will. Yes, they will. They'll tell us on Wednesday. But William Burton I just want them to tell us the new Titan is Krampus. Although we're gonna get more. We're having multiple winter events, so there's gonna be all sorts of crazy mayhem. So whatever if the Titan is Krampus, we're having more than one event. So what is the other event gonna have? Gotta start thinking that way, DOT community. What is the other event going to have? It's not going to be double Krampus events, Krampus after Krampus, even if that is the case. You know what I mean? And he is the Holiday Titan. You know?
It'll be the first Krampus will be Krampus, and then they'll have Krampus the next week. And we'll have to get him again because they changed the skills.
Yeah, right? He'll be Omega Krampus. I do want to get my...
By the way...
What?
I was just going to say hello, Salon.
Oh, yeah? Hello, Bo.
Yeah. Hello, Jim.
What's going on, Bo? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He's like Beetlejuice. You say his name 3 times and he shows up.
Yeah. Well, Bo, you're...
And the Late Night King as well. Hello.
No, he's been muted for a while. I think he's taking care of something.
So I got Bozrak sitting here with me.
Oh, nice. That's what I was going to say. And, you're home right now.
No, I'm not. I haven't made it home yet. It still is a long day today. We're waiting on the little princess to finish up her Christmas party before we go home.
Oh, I see. Worgen says Golden Krampus? I mean... The Grinch, William Burton says, yeah. What are your guys' thoughts about Diesel? Louis, Diesel. Who are you talking about?
I mean, okay, so it depends on what you're driving, but I'm generally a fan of Diesel. But I like the turbo Diesel.
No, I don't care. I'm not. I unfortunately don't always. I don't want to have to worry about diesel. With my truck, I just go with gas. Even though I know it's probably more efficient and probably costs me a little bit less, I just still go with gas.
I can't go with diesel on the job I do just because a lot of the times it's just a little out of the way gas stations on these back roads.
Yeah, they don't.
Mom and pop.
They don't have it. They don't.
Yeah,
and that's the thing with Pennsylvania.
Well, that's when you get you a 100-gallon auxiliary tank and put it in your bed of your truck.
I'm not trying to make it a damn firebomb if something happens.
That's right.
It'll be like grenadiers.
Yeah.
180% damage.
Yeah. Jim's a ex-skilled firebomb truck.
I see those trucks with those fuel cells running around because they'll a lot of times they'll fuel up the trucks to get them down to a gas station. I'm like, I would not put that fuel cell in the back of my truck the way these people are.
You already have a fuel cell in your truck.
No, I don't. I said I see people driving around with them.
But no, you have a gas tank. What's the difference? You just got 2 gas tanks.
Because one's a 32-gallon versus a 100-gallon. I don't want 100 gallons of diesel fuel.
I mean, they're going to keep outlawing everything else. We're going to have to use diesel fuel to kill the weeds.
They keep going like they're going. I'm going to be driving an electric car. Me.
Diesel doesn't burn as easy as gas. You watch too many movies. What, Don Powers? Or what? You talking to me? Watch too many movies, huh?
Yeah, you have to compress diesel to get it to explode.
You all can say what you want to. Diesel will explode. It will burn. That's like people will go, oh, go to Vegas, but it's a dry heat. Well, it's still 130. I don't care if it's a dry heat or not.
Hey, look, I can tell you it is not a dry heat in Vegas. In Nevada, maybe, but in Vegas, no.
I gotta get another brew.
Did we lose the lawn?
No, I'm right here. I just had to go get something to drink.
What is it tonight, Salon?
It's just 4.5% pale ales.
Because you were like half a case in the other night after just like 3 of them.
Well, that's because I was drinking. These are only 12 ounce normal size beers. I was drinking, what was it, like, I don't know, like 8 or 9%, 16 ounces. And I had 1 or 2 before I got here, and then I drank the other 2 or 3 here. So, yeah, that night was pretty ridiculous.
Like Apoc's gonna kick you out of non-toxic if you keep that.
Well, that was just a really good night, and that was I couldn't help it. That's the only thing I had, just really, really high octane stuff. So. Snoop Frog, you're ridiculous. Gotta keep on this food. Steel Reserve. That's number 7. Salon is a lush. Glug glug. Yeah, that's right. Just pushing buttons. Think they will add new class with 5-star Titans? No. I don't think they're going to go to 5-star Titans. That'd really tick a lot of people off, I think, in the game. I think they'll just add a new class with 4-star Titans and just give us something else because, like, Shaman class, which I've been preaching for years.
I object.
Yeah.
I think we will have 5-star Titans at some point, but they will be very limited, like 5-star relics are.
Maybe. Or maybe, well, wait, do you think that's what Arya and Urkon are just placeholders right now? That'd be ridiculous.
Well, Arya and Urkon are like,
What's up,
ridiculous
Mayate?
4-star Titans.
That's right.
I think eventually we will get to 5-star Titans, but there may only be like 1 or 2 or 3 of them.
Well, one of them's going to be named. One of them's going to be named Zalan. We all know that, right? Now, what are the other 5? What are the other 5-star Titans going to be named?
VMT's going to be one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Gonna run around with an air horn and blow it at people.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with Bo. I think eventually 5-star Titans will happen, but I don't think it's going to be on the mass release of like the 4-stars that we have, because that would just make all our 4-stars basically obsolete. I think they're going to have 2 or 3 of like Bo said, a kind of a limited edition or whatever you want to call it. But I don't think they're just gonna start mass producing 5-stars. That means every max Titan and every 4-star I got will be obsolete.
Exactly.
That's the same way with every other player.
I mean, like I said, I think there'll be eventually there will be 1 or 2 or 3 5-stars. Maybe it's just 1.
Yeah.
And it'll be even more rare than Arya and Urkon.
Well, They're making it easier to get Aria and Urkon. If you haven't watched my video of me pulling 70k Divine Gems from the altar, make sure you go back and check it out. Because that's the most recent pull at the 10k altar, and it's definitely popping out lots of Arias and Urkons. Pretty ridiculous, actually, out of 7 pulls. Got 3 Arias and 3 Urkons.
I did 1 pull and got an Aria. 1.
Oh, that's right, during the Infiltrator event. That was a really good... You got the 5-star Infiltrator Relic and Aria on the same stream. That was really impressive. During the Infiltrator event. Alright, we approaching 55 minutes. Alright. It's getting close to that time. A little bit here. TP Berg's jumped on as well on Discord. The 2-hour mark is approaching, which means wild and craziness is about to ensue. But we will be watching the quick 8-minute video, which I will be muting everybody on Discord so nobody can interrupt. And then
that's pretty cool, Salon. I'll have to actually watch the video while that's happening. They don't ever do anything in our hometown.
Well, no, no. Well, this is the historical society and everything else, and you'll see when you watch the video, you'll be like, oh, that's cool. But this is just based on the fact of what
Would you guys like make hubcaps for Jeeps or something?
No. We didn't. No, you'll see. We made the Stuart tank. You'll see.
Stuart.
That's right. Stewie. But anyway, you'll see. I don't want to ruin it for everybody. Although you do have to you have to be patient with the old dude. There is an old guy.
Oh, yeah.
There is one old guy that talks for like 30 seconds, but you got to deal with it. He's just an old war vet. Be nice.
So, Bo, what are you doing in the event? You going all the way?
I'm gonna do whatever Legends needs.
That's what I'm doing.
Where are we? I literally haven't logged in today. So where are we in the event?
Oh my gosh! Hashtag blame Bo, everyone. But here we go.
Hashtag Bo's been at work for 15 hours.
All right, let's take a look. We're at 148, Bo. We're at 148.
148. Oh. Do we know where top 100 is?
Well, that's what I asked in the beginning of the stream. I didn't really get any kind of real answer on it, but the thing is, at 148, we were at 149 at the beginning of the stream, so my souls, we pushed up 1 position. But anyway, at 50, it's 270, so we are, we're 94,000 away from top 50, but obviously, there's a certain amount of souls between 51 and 100 that, we're just trying to see where the actual gate to get into top 100 actually is. I think it's probably around 230, maybe 240, something like that.
Oh, you think it's that close? You think top 100 is pretty close?
But at this point, yeah, just because everybody's going nuts. Hammer's at 111. Yeah. Okay, freshman. And
what's Hammer got? How many souls does Hammer have?
Hammer's up. There's D. What's up, D?
Hey, D. Woohoo! Woohoo!
Yeah, woo! It's D. All right. D's. And everyone here, D's. Hammer's at 213K. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. So maybe it is like 230, maybe something like that. Maybe a little less.
Wow.
So anyway,
okay, well,
D said that she was thinking about streaming after me. So just so you know, everyone.
Woohoo!
Woo! It's going to be very exciting. Woo! So, hooty hoo! Yeah, Snoop Frog. That's for JJ though.
Hooty hoo!
Someone in chat is talking about Achilles Titan. Any info on that? Not that I know of. Interesting. We do know that there's going to be more Norse Titans So, there is that.
If you shoot him in the back of the foot with a bow, a Ranger Titan, he will fall.
And Greek Titans too. More Greek Titans and more Norse Titans. So they can definitely.
Is that D?
In the chat, yeah. Oh no, D's also here in Discord as well.
Zalon, did you know that? Did you know that Zalon was actually a Greek person?
He was the first person to try and make Athens a democracy.
Yes.
There we go.
But Clisthenes is the guy who gets all the credit.
That's right. Clisthenes stole all the credit.
Oh, so what? That's the Boganora of the time?
Hey, you aren't the only one. You aren't the only one that can do history. Okay.
All right. All right. So we're gonna run this battle. I don't.
Hey, D, how are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm good. How are you?
I haven't made it home yet.
Oh, that stinks.
Yes, it does.
I made it home earlier, but I had a crazy week. I was in Chicago.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so
Do you have any?
I'm just
Did you
starting
get
my.
shot?
Did you get?
Did I have what?
Did you get shot?
I did not get shot. What?
Did you?
Well, okay, well then it was a good trip to Chicago.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, if you can make it out of Chicago without getting shot or shot at, that's a good trip.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I had a mishap at the airport, but we don't have to talk about that now.
Oh man.
Oh no, you brought it up. You got to talk about it now.
Oh, here we
I
go.
cannot on the live stream.
Oh gosh, here we go. Now the brain's here, and he's saying a whole bunch of stuff. You know those kinetic
Oh,
toys.
no.
You know what?
Chicks have
So
the
look,
best
look, you know, when Dee's at the airport and her bag comes out of the little thing at the baggage claim, she goes, woohoo!
No, they had to call the police.
Oh wow! Save it
Sounds
for
like
your
Chicago.
stream, D. Save it for your stream.
I'm not going to tell you what happened, but
Oh, okay.
yeah. Okay, nothing bad happened. Yes, they did call the police and hold me for an hour because of a key.
I can always tell the story.
Yeah.
No, I'll save it. Although I don't
You
even know
guys
if
can-
I want to announce it. Jim knows because I was angry when it happened. I needed to vent to someone.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Yeah. See,
Anyway.
Snoop Frog says save it for the stream, D.
yeah, he knows what happened too.
Yo, Dougie Fresh asks, so are they gonna release Hercules so we can all get him, or is it gonna be special for new players only? You know what? Good question, because Bo, you started that new account, and all of a sudden Hercules wasn't offered in the gem deal.
Well, okay, so my understanding is that not everyone gets offered Hercules but there's a number of 3 stars that new players get offered, and Hercules is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna tell you what, that $5 bundle that they're offering new players, had they offered me that, I'd have snapped it up.
Yeah. Oh, NTG Nate says they held her for the lack of streaming. Ooh.
Yeah, aha,
Right.
I like that, Nate.
And Nate hits it on the head.
Mm-hmm. That's right. All right.
So,
So,
see, you should definitely stream after Salon.
yeah, see?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
See, I'm gonna show that quick video here after a battle here. I'm gonna do it here very shortly, and then we're gonna stream for a little bit longer, and then D's gonna go live. Everyone, the pressure
See what Don
is
Power wrote. It was not a sex toy.
all right.
Uh,
Oh my god.
Hercules.
That's right.
Yeah, you're gonna have to stream for like 3 or 4 hours so that I could like take a quick nap.
A nap? Wait, they take naps? There's no napping in
I'm so
DOT. There's falling asleep with the phone in your hands. That's what DOT's all about.
that's right.
That could happen.
That's how you know you're committed. And doing it on live stream gets extra points.
Yeah. Yeah, extra points. Which means, what does that mean? I have all the points?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, Churro says, hashtag stream after Salon. See, you got people all excited.
I know. I need more energy. I'm so tired.
Do you? I wouldn't recommend drinking coffee this late at night because then you'll just be up all night.
No, I don't drink coffee to begin with at all. It makes me too hyper. I'm hyper enough.
Oh yes, no coffee for D, no.
And then alcohol has like an adverse effect. I think it makes me more hyper.
Awesome.
You'd be like that little squirrel on over the hedge after he drinks the energy drink.
Oh no.
Excuses. All right. So we're definitely up past the 1 hour mark. I guarantee that. So let's just check real quick, but I'm almost certain. Let me check. 41 watching. Oh, all right, sweet. Yeah, we're at the 1 hour mark, which means this is when all the awesomeness and craziness happens. We're taking a quick break from the game, and I'm going to mute everybody here on Discord, so I won't be able to hear you on the stream. You guys can still talk, though, amongst yourselves if you want to. It's up to you, though. But I'm just going to mute everybody just in case. And I am just going to pop this on real quick. Should be right here. All right. See if it works. Turn the volume up.
Welcome to Metrocasting. I'm Doug Farley. Behind me is part of what is left of the old ACF complex in Berwick, and that is where they made those now famous Stuart light tanks during World War II. Well, recently during the Columbia County Bicentennial celebration, one of those Berwick-made tanks actually came home for the weekend, and as you will see, it came home to much fanfare. You are looking at rare 8mm home movie footage of a number of Berwick-made Stuart light tanks as they were being paraded along Front Street in Berwick during an early 1940s celebration of America and the rolling out of Stuart tank number 1000, coming off the assembly lines of the old American Car and Foundry, the ACF complex in Berwick. As you can see, it was quite a big event, with plant workers from the various ACF departments marching along with the tanks and local bands and much more. So imagine the excitement when one of Berwick's most famous native sons came home after being away for more than 70 years. This was the scene at Berwick's Test Track Park during Columbia County's bicentennial celebration as one of the over 15,000 Stuart light tanks made in Berwick during World War II came home for the weekend. Hundreds of people, including former ACF workers or their family members, stopped by for a glance at what good old American know-how and ingenuity looks like. Stories of how the tanks were made and tested and where they were used during the war years were shared between onlookers as well as by people like Fred Shepperly, who you may remember from a previous episode of Metrocasting. Fred and others from Berwick who knew the tanks from making or working on them worked for the Marines as salvage artists and spare parts men in the Pacific during World War II. That smile on Fred's face never disappeared for the entire 2 hours he spent with his old friend, telling stories and showing pictures. It has been 70 years since you stepped inside one of those tanks. What was it like getting back in again?
Well, it was a real oddity. I couldn't imagine even how the interior was put together, and also the controls, although I was familiar with them after driving many hours in them, it was still a new experience to me. I would hope that someday soon we're able to get a tank back and get it placed over in Berwick in a nice site, and that we can remember this as the start of getting it back.
During our previous conversation with Fred, he explained why the Stuart light tanks were so invaluable to our armed forces, especially in the Pacific during World War II.
They wanted to use the Berwick tank because a lot of those islands over there had coral reefs, and medium tanks couldn't ford the water like the light tanks could. And we lost a lot of tanks right down in the water. When an LST grounded, they grounded against these coral reefs. And when they dropped the bow, and you went out with a tank, you just dropped in the water, you know. And the light tanks were maneuverable, and there was many of them, so that they could be around everywhere. Then our site became a site whereby after each operation, these ships would bring all these tanks back that had been mutilated one way or another, disabled. We piled them up there, and we got directives that you got to save every vehicle because we have no idea how many we're going to need. So this meant that my crews were busy day and night repairing, putting new engines in them, putting new transmissions in them, and getting them serviced even after they had already saw a campaign, you know. So this was an ongoing for months from one island to the other, bringing them back and servicing them.
Now, Fred was just one of thousands of people who worked at the ACF before, during, and after the war. And as Tom McLaughlin of the Borough of Berwick Stewart Tank Committee told us, the ACF and Berwick were of more than just a little concern to Adolf Hitler.
It was so important that the Berwick plant was on Hitler's America Bombers hit list. He handpicked 19 targets in the United States if he could get bombers to reach here, and Berwick was one of those targets. It was that important to the Allies. And these tanks fought everywhere during World War II. We have pictures of them in the Aleutians, in Antarctica, in Burma, in New Guinea, North Africa, all over Europe. And they were in every Allied army involved in the war, and a couple of our enemy armies that captured them from the British or the Russians at one point in time. This was the first military tank assembled on an assembly line rather than hand-built one at a time. This was the first tank that was built as an actual tank as we know them today. Originally, they were just infantry support, so they only did about 10 miles an hour. The Stuart did 35, and the British loved it in North Africa because they could shoot at the Germans and then take off running and shoot again. It was the first shooting scoop.
Another reason why Berwick and the ACF plant were on Hitler's hit list is because of all the armor plating that came out of that complex. Armor plate, of course, is what made the tanks and other equipment harder to damage during combat.
Berwick was the only manufacturer of armor plate who did their own ballistics testing. All the other manufacturers had to send their plates to Aberdeen Proving Grounds to be tested, but Berwick had such a volume that they did everything here. And the statistic we've been able to come up with is 10% of all the armor plate produced in the United States for World War II came out of Berwick. And 1/8 of all the armored vehicles produced in the United States for World War II came from the ACF. And every single armored vehicle produced in the United States for World War II had at least one piece of Berwick armor plate on it.
As you can now see, Berwick and the ACF's contribution to the war effort was quite significant, if not unique.
At the peak, there were 9,135 workers at the ACF from 177 municipalities in northeastern Pennsylvania, just producing equipment for the Second World War. And the Stuart was just part of it. When they got done with the Stuarts, they built 10,000 bulldozers for the Army, on top of all the railroad cars they also built here. And they built rail car mounted power plants for the bombed out cities of Russia here in Berwick. All this during the Second World War, out of this small town. So the history here is just tremendous, and it's so great to have these World War II veterans here, these veterans of the production line at the ACF, and all their families, so we could show them our appreciation.
All right, that's it. Cut it off there. All right, we're back online on Discord as well. All right, so that was just a quick clip, just a little history on my hometown. What they kind of participated in, I mean, I don't know. You know, just a little bit of history. A little bit of hometown pride. Pretty cool, though.
You feel better, Salon?
I feel a lot better.
Good.
Yeah. Well, again,
You only lost two viewers, but you have like 9 thumbs down. So
9 thumbs down. Oh man. Jeez. All right. Well, back to grinding. Back to grinding. I gotta turn the volume down on the game. It's probably way too loud. There we go. But there you go.
that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool, though.
Yeah, well, see, I've seen a bunch of different things before, but that was that kind of like rundown of exactly what they did and have a whole bunch of pictures in the background and everything else. I don't know, it's probably the most concise, put together little quick documentary on exactly what Berwick's contribution to the whole World War II was really like. I really like that footage in the beginning where they showed like the parades of the tanks rolling down through the downtown. I was like, good gosh. I mean, I don't think anybody waking up on a daily basis go outside and you just see tanks rolling down your main street, you know, because they took them from where the actual factory is and where the test track is. You actually have to drive through town, so they would roll tanks through town quite often back in the day. So, and there's actually supposedly, growing up in my town, there's supposedly underground bunkers where there's still like tons and tons of ammunition and tons of tanks that like parts and stuff like that they have an underground bunker underneath the town due to the whole threat of possibly getting bombed because during the time of when Britain, all you wonderful Brits that are in the stream, when the Battle of Britain was going on, the U.S., of course, was very concerned about the possibility of the Germans actually launching air raids from Britain if Britain would fall. And if that would be the next step, you know, the east coast of the United States, there's a chance we could get hit easily from launched raids from England. So they started taking some precautionary measures for that. So...
I mean, all they parade through our hometown streets are NASCARs.
Yeah.
Only thing that came out of my hometown is Easy Women.
Easy Women? Well, the brain. Do you hear that? Do you now are now interested in where Jim is from?
Jim is from the Mistake by the Lake.
No, that's Cleveland. I'm not from Cleveland.
Actually, the brain. Recently the Historic Society in Berwick was able to find a Stuart tank to purchase, but it still needs like a crap ton of renovation. But for the most part, when that video was taken, which was like that video was from 5 years ago. But when that video was taken,
you find that on
YouTube.
You find that on PPTV?
No, I just found it on YouTube. But anyway, when they, it's like Metrocast, whoever that was that produced the video, is like a local TV people for Northeast PA. But yeah, I don't know. I had to share it. I just thought it was really cool. I saw it, like I said, saw it recently, and I thought it was pretty neat. The brain says, "Easy Women, how easy we talking, Jim?"
A 6-pack of Natty Light, a jacked up truck, and you're in like Flint.
You hear that? 6-pack and a jacked up truck, and you're in like Flint.
Sounds like
not even a good 6-pack. Just said like Natty Light or Old Milwaukee's Best. It's good for them.
The Beast.
Yeah. Well, they have
What's up,
these new what's it called? Natural Light's got these new things called Natty Daddies. Have you heard of them? They're natural. It's natural light, but it's like high octane, and they're in like 20 ounces, and they call them Natty Daddies. Thought that was funny. That's what all the poor people drink. Let's just put that out there. It's like you'll find it next to the Old English. Natural light, like the sun? Yeah, because you can see right through it. It's like water.
That's the nasty natty.
That's right. Well, I see Dee jumped off Discord, but hopefully she's preparing herself and getting ready. I'm not going to say I'm
She
jumping.
told you, look, Salon, she told you she needed a nap, and then you rolled the tank documentary.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. And I did make a... Your family is poor, Kenny. That's right, Don Powers. You let Kenny know. It's my pet, Kenny. Steel Reserve is top shelf compared to Natty Daddy. Snoop Frog, you're top shelf. Actually, no, Don Powers is top shelf.
Speaking of top shelf, I had some cold brew coffee today that they keg and pour out of a tap like Guinness. And it looks like Guinness. And it was out of this world.
So wait, so you had something on Nitro then? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, cold brew coffee on Nitro.
Yeah,
and it was.
Yeah, because Guinness taps are Nitro taps. Yeah.
Yes, they are. Dougie, I don't know what you're talking about. I stopped drinking Natty Light when I got my first job as a paperboy at age 12.
Time to upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Castle 12 stuff, Jim? Is that what you're trying to say? Castle 12 kind of stuff.
But you know, Castle 12 here in the stream, so.
Yeah. That's Castle 12 and beer drinking, just so you know. It has nothing to do with the game. But it's not end game drinking. That's what we're trying to say.
No, it's not. That's no.
Jeez.
And that's funny. Natty Daddies, I never even heard of those.
Yeah. Go to your local distributor. Ask for some Natty Daddies. See what they say.
My local distributor, I could probably go to my next door redneck neighbor over here and get them.
Yeah.
They probably got them.
They probably do. A whole fridge full. Oh, what? Natty Daddy? We got them.
Right beside the Mickey's Big Mouth, PBR.
Oh, wait, the PBR and the Schlitz, right?
Yep.
I'm independently wealthy, Dougie. That's that right, Snoop Frog? Balling out. That's why your frog's got the glasses on. I understand. I understand why you use it now.
No diggity.
Did you say no diggity?
Yeah.
Oh man, I haven't heard somebody say that in so long. You're so 90s, Bo. Yeah, Real Gamer. I'll have Princess Z during the Christmas break. During the Christmas break, I'll be doing a lot less live streams, and I'll be doing more videos. So, yeah, I'll definitely have her, and I'll be doing a few videos that she'll hopefully be on for as well.
So we're going to have some live streams this week coming up with Bozrak.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Since he hasn't played the game in almost like a year, so.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna let him play.
Yeah.
While
my Snowgore is like level 14.
Nice.
Last time I played.
Nice. Snowgore at 14.
Well, no. So Anthrax logged into your account and collected your 4-star for the 2-year anniversary.
I got what cold end.
Yeah, you got a cold end.
That's a 2017 Titan.
Or not.
Yeah, it's a 2017 Titan. Wow.
My Arvin.
Well, that's the last time he played the game.
I had a max level 20 Arvin.
Arvan was a 4-star.
No. He's a 1-star.
Who?
I don't remember his name. I haven't played the game in 2 years.
Kobar?
Yeah, my boy Kobar.
Aldwin.
There we go.
Oh.
You still got your max Aldwin?
I might have fused him.
There you go.
That's right. Sacrifices made.
That's right. Yeah, Daniel, we're still here. You got TP Berg, Jim, and Bo all here on Discord. Shooter McGavin's here too as well, but he's been muted for like the last hour, so I don't know. He can probably hear us, but he's probably busy doing something. But Dee said she's hoping to stream tonight. I know Shooter McGavin, which is Late Night King, he said he's thinking about streaming tonight. Oh my gosh. We'll see. No, Snoop Frog, they don't work. Bo, Snoop Frog's asking about saving tokens, or the special tokens.
No, do not save the special tokens. I tested that. They do not work. They would probably work if they ever brought back this exact token.
Yeah, but there's no...
But
how long is that going to take?
Yeah, how long is it going to be before they bring back a Brawler token,
yeah.
right?
Actually, come to think of it, I thought of this the other day, and I want to bring it up on this stream right here, right now, for all the people that are watching. I do appreciate everybody for coming and hanging out tonight. So, if they brought back the guaranteed 3-star, nobody would be able to even do it, even if they did. Do you want to know why? Because who in their right mind is going to be able to have relic storage space for all these 3-star relics waiting for events to happen? Back in the day, you used to actually have spots in your relic inventory to be able to save a bunch of 3-star relics for, oh yeah, and the next Earth event, the next physical event, the next this, that, and the other thing. Even if they brought it back, you wouldn't have any spots to even save those 3-star relics.
Yeah, and they're also...
If they brought back 3-star relics, just use them for the event, then fuse them away. You don't have to
just use them for the...
30 of them.
Or you could use them for the wild card token event.
Or, well, yeah, if you have extra ones, yeah.
Yeah, see, Daniel.
I would love for them to bring
so for all you people you hated on me for the, oh, so long you got rid of guaranteed 3 stars. Well, even if it was here now,
it's your fault.
Yeah,
you were
sure.
the one making videos saying save them.
Yeah, and that was well over a year. I'm saying that's well over a year ago. But I'm just saying, even if they brought it back today, say tomorrow, they said
the internet has no time limit. All right.
No, there's a statute of limitations. There's a statute of limitations.
No,
yes, there is. Yes, there is. And hashtag blame Bo. So.
You okay there, Jim?
Sometimes when you're around other people, you can wiggle your legs and get a mini scratch on.
What? What?
What was that?
The brain. I'm telling you, where do you come up with some of this stuff? That's ridiculous. I just read that whole thing while I started getting totally hosed there. I don't know, brain. Do you get those kind of you get those kind of itches? I know that's out of context. I know. I didn't read the before. Yeah, I know.
Context is important. So is phrasing.
Yes, it is. So what? People here watch Archer? Used to watch Archer back in the day? What are we still doing? Phrasing? Archer was a good show. It definitely was.
I never did watch that show. It just looked stupid to me.
They got away with saying a lot of stuff, kind of like South Park. Let's just put it that way.
Well, I mean, it did look almost like an adult kind of cartoon.
It is.
Oh, it was, definitely.
Definitely, yeah.
Do you guys ever watch Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law?
Yeah. Very similar.
Are these like local shows? What is that? Harvey Birdman.
They're on Cartoon Network, dude.
Yeah.
They're on Cartoon Network.
Well, at least
Like
they were very popular.
10, 11, 12 o'clock at night shows.
Yeah, they're on Adult Swim. Or at least they were like 10 years ago. But yeah. All right, so what are we at right now in the
Right
stream?
after Robot Chicken.
Well, yeah, Robot Chicken was good, and I still think they're still showing Robot Chicken. I don't know if it's actually over.
They're still showing it. I don't know if they're making any new ones, but they're still showing it.
Yeah, true. All right, so
There's still new seasons of Archer as well.
there is still new seasons of Archer. That's good to know, TP Berg. Thank you for chiming in. So let's see. We are at the so we're at the hour and a half mark. So I don't see any sign of D. We can keep going. I can pull some more relics. We can definitely keep going. No problem with that. Here, let's do this.
How's everybody doing with your relic pulls?
Well, I got a 3-2-1 earlier, but that was pretty much it. Let's see what I get here. There's a
Triple stacking?
Oh, and yeah. Well,
it's like a triple stack from what you call it?
What, from Burger King?
From Wendy's.
Oh, from Wendy's.
Is it Burger King or Wendy's?
No, I don't know. I don't get anything that has like that. I don't know. I don't get that much food usually when I go. I mean, yeah. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I don't know. Triple stack. I don't get burgers that are just that ridiculous. I mostly, if anything, I'll just get multiple burgers that are smaller.
I want four for fours, please.
Yeah.
Give me the mini slider. They look bigger in my hand.
Yeah.
Makes my hand look huge.
Yeah. Keep going, pull relics. I will, Lord Thanos. I got another 1-star. I'm just gonna keep doing like maybe one at a time until I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how far we'll go.
Until you get a 4-star.
4-star. Yeah, that's right.
So I found
the
a
only way I'm gonna get a 4-star is
hardware.
if I do the 24,000 pull.
Is that the only way you get a 4-star?
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. That'd be the only way I got one.
I actually got one in the last event. The Almarin one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Who is that?
I've pulled a 4-star before, but
It's TP
I've
Berg.
pulled a 4-star before, but it's been a while.
I'm gonna have to boot him.
Yeah, he's gone. Too much good luck. Jim
Talking about 4-star relics.
Hey, I wasn't the only one. On Facebook, a lot of people were posting it. I think they messed with it maybe a little bit on that last one because it was such a big event.
Triple stack.
You're right there. There were
I
a
didn't
lot
get
of
any
people
4-stars.
on Facebook posting 4 stars. You're right about that.
A triple stack like relics? A triple stack of pancakes? Triple stack sounds like a video name on Pornhub. Jeez. The brain. You just like those triple
Directed
stacks.
and produced by Jim.
Yeah.
GLR.
Don't lie, Jim. You'd still do a triple stack food vid too as well.
Me and Steak and Shake are like best friends, let me tell you. Although I do like Five Guys better.
Daniel says troops of skellies. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, real quick. Back to the dev live stream this last week. I know. Back to actually talking about the game. So the developers said somebody asked a question about skeleton troops in the future, like actual troops.
Matt totally gave that away.
Yeah, right. Did everybody else catch
that's
that?
Gonna be huge.
What did he say? I didn't even see it.
Yeah.
He kind of gave that, well, I don't know, maybe we'll see, like that, what they always do with, when's Poseidon coming out, when's Hades coming out. The same type of thing where they're kind of like, I don't know, maybe we'll see. But, yeah, I think that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Because I have Almirand and Calyrex, and I have every skeleton relic now.
Zaret said something about, or they should have made Almirand with Omega Skellies. They said they tried Omega Skellies, just in general, and they said it's just because Ray skeletons right now, the way they're set up, they just couldn't make them Omega skilled, I believe. But if they would go ahead and not make it a spell and have it an actual troop, maybe that would be different. So
yeah, they tried for Hades, actually.
Yeah, and they mentioned that as well. I'm going to drop some of these portal stones. I'm going to have a lot of stuff to do on either D or Shooter McGavin's stream whenever either one of them are going to think about doing so.
So Anthrax sent me a picture today.
Of him grinding?
Via text message.
Oh.
No, via text message. And he's been working like some insane hours, right?
Yeah.
And he hasn't logged into Band for 3 weeks. His little bubble above the icon, where it tells you how many missed messages you have, says 19,075.
Wow. That's a lot of missed messages.
It's ridiculous.
That's a lot.
It's ridiculous. Well, okay, so, and he's not in near as many bands as I am, and chat rooms and all that.
Yeah.
So you can imagine what mine would look like after 3 weeks, right?
Oh yeah, all your extra special chats and everything else.
Yeah, all my secret everything. Yeah. Oh, Fairnick's here. Welcome.
Yeah, what's up, Ferenick?
Was that how you say it, Ferenick?
That's the way I always said it.
What did I say?
For Enoch, I don't know. Some southern twang twist on it. I don't know.
It's Ferenick. How do you...
Italis, you know.
Ferenick.
How do you pronounce it?
He just said it.
Is it pronounced?
He said Ferenick.
Ferenick. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Roll Tide.
I'm making
Roll Tide. You can't just make it better. Bo just thinks he could just say Roll Tide and it just makes everything better. I mean,
Roll Tide makes everything
I
better.
could just imagine Bo gets pulled over by a state trooper from Alabama and he's just like, Roll Tide. And they just like, move along, sir.
That's right. That's right.
Speed down. Roll Tide.
Yeah, Roll Tide. Right. Move along, sir.
What's Roll Tide? All I can think of is Rawhide.
No, not Rawhide. Roll Tide.
ROLLTIDE. It's all about college football.
It's the Tide Pens. Roll Tide. It's those Tide Pens.
Those Americans.
Right. Yeah, it's a college football thing.
All right,
it's the worst team in college football.
Yeah, they're horrible. They're horrible.
Always last place. They always get a special trophy.
Dinner, so I'm just going to be listening in.
Okay. That's fine. Thank you for joining us, though.
Well, I'm going to be rooting for Oklahoma. I know that.
Yeah, you and 95% of the other people watching the game. I am under no illusion that everybody else is tired of Alabama winning all the time. I get it, okay?
Absolutely. It was nice seeing Ohio State not make it this year.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you lose to Purdue by 30 points.
Purdue. Purdue.
Well, they almost lost to Maryland. The only reason they won is they took it into overtime and then they missed that 2-point conversion. And he was open too.
Oh my gosh, yes. 7 seconds left.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he was wide open.
Yeah.
That was just a bad throw by the quarterback.
Bo, read what Snoop Frog's saying.
Well, I can't see it. What's he saying?
Oh, he says it's pronounced Rowthide. So
that's right.
Rowtide. He says y'all got way too many teeth to say it right.
That's right. You gotta say Rowtide.
You need a fat lip in when you say it too.
Yeah, fat lip.
Yeah.
And a cigarette hanging out on one side of your mouth.
How do you have a fat lip and a cigarette? You can't do that. That's not. That is just that's just.
Along. Come and hang out with me for about a week. We'll show you how to redneck it up, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Eastwood would do it. He'd do it with his cigars. Fat lip and a cigar.
Hey! I got a YouTube video of Anthrax blowing up a watermelon with an M80. Okay, so.
Okay, maybe you're more redneck than me. Although when we were kids, we used to build model ships and like take them down to like big puddles of water after it rained and like put them out there and start pegging them with our BB guns and stuff.
There you go.
The joys of childhood and with guns and sharp objects.
You blow up your GI Joes with firecrackers. You do that too, right?
Oh yeah, we did that. Build a BMX bike from scratch, and then build big old ramps that you could jump them. And then the first time you jumped them, you bent the frame on them. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the good old days. Come on back now with me. Remember the good old days?
Right. Remember lighting multiple bottle rockets with a can of hairspray on.
Yeah, every day.
I gotta stop it. I got a tear in my eye now. You're making me remember.
Yeah, that's right. All right.
Oh, actually, I tested. I don't know if you guys remember during the live stream when they talked about if you shake your phone, it'll stop that freeze. That actually works. I've done it quite a few times. Let's finding that out.
And that's
interesting. I don't know what that is because I'm on Android.
Yeah, exactly. So am I. So I don't have to deal with that. But interesting that iOS.
That's an iOS.
Yeah.
Well, actually, is it like a game not optimized for iOS thing, or is it an iOS issue?
So it's not like the Joe 128 server or any like pop-ups. It'll just stop and you can't click on any lands. Or if you're in battle, you can't click on your troops until you hit fight, and then it's kind of hard to move them around. And so I usually just close it out, and I'll either lose the stones or then I just refine the land. So when they said that, I was like, it doesn't really make any sense if you just shake your phone, but it works.
My favorite little glitch to watch is when I'm using imps, and I'll have them going here and there, and there's just one group of imps that will just stay right where they're at. You'll see their little legs moving like they want to go someplace.
And they're just kind of stuck.
They're just stuck right there.
So I use militia a lot, as everybody knows. And sometimes the guy in the group of militia that's holding the banner, he gets like left behind, and here goes the militia across the field, and then here comes this one little dude running behind him trying to catch up.
I have never seen that.
He's the one with the flag, you know. He's like, wait for me.
Really? I gotta pay attention to my militia.
Yes. Yeah, so like if you run them through an obstacle or around an obstacle, some of them get kind of hung up on the obstacle, and when the majority of them get through, the last guy is always the guy with the flag, and he's like, "Wait for me, I'm coming."
Yo, Real Gamer wants to know: does anyone else remember when they used to put toys in cereal boxes? Of course, I do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's why you bought the cereal.
Yeah. Lord Thanos
Yeah.
says, agree, shaking iPhone actually works. So there you go. More people contesting to the iPhone working in chat.
Good to know. So I heard, I read where Apple is putting the iPhone X back in production.
Really?
Yeah, and they're cutting back production on the new one. Was it the XR?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it is?
I have no idea. I
it has to do with the fact that Apple buys their screens from Samsung, and they had contracted to buy so many, and they have to fulfill the contract, and the only phone that uses that screen is the iPhone X.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought that was a little bit interesting.
Real Gamer, I'm running the stream on my phone. I mean, on my secondary device, and just watching the actual stream on the other device. It's not lagging for me.
Well, of course it's not lagging for you. Your phones are right next to each other.
Well, no. The other phone is watching the actual output.
So it's a joke, Zolon.
I know.
That was a joke because when cell phones first became popular, and people thought they actually just talked phone to phone. You know?
Well, maybe some people did.
No, a lot of people did.
Wow.
It's all witchcraft.
That's right. Witchcraft.
It is. It's all radio.
Alright, I think I'm going to do, this is one more battle to finish this relic, and I think I'll do one more set of relics. Like, I'll pull one more and see what happens. And then, I think we're going to wrap it up for tonight. I hope that either D or Shooter McGavin will have something ready for us here soon, because I definitely know I'll be grinding a bit more tonight as well.
It's going to be midnight when I get home.
What, are you driving still right now?
Yeah, I'm waiting on Princess Elizabeth to get here from her Christmas party.
Mm-hmm.
So we can leave. And go home.
Mm.
So I actually cannot wait to level up now my player. Now that they kind of changed it up and it's kind of random of what you get for your reward.
Oh yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Well, see,
I'm tempted to start playing that. I am tempted to start playing that level 1 account that I started by accident on the live stream the other day.
And see what happens.
Just to see. Yeah. So I wonder if they're still doing the thing. Alright, so
how do you start a new account by accident?
You Apple guys may not know this, but on Android, if you have multiple emails on your device, when you sign out of DOT and you sign back in, if you select an email address to sign in with that you've never played before, it will start a new account for you.
No, I don't have to
selected. Yeah, I accidentally selected the email that I have never played this game on before, and it started on right at the very beginning.
What's up, Kevin Christian?
And so, you have to go through the tutorial to a certain point before you can get out of it. But that was the very first of the 4-star tokens that I pulled, was that on that level 1 account. I don't even remember what I got at this point. But I have a castle level 1, player level 1 account with a 4-star Titan.
There you go. So, let me ask everybody in chat real quick. I want to know how far you are in the event, being that we still got Saturday and Sunday left to go. You finished already? Not going for it, not doing it? This, that, and the other thing?
I got like 700 souls. I'm not interested in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm about there with Jim. I've got 1,200 or so, maybe. Whatever I was able to do yesterday.
Yeah, I think I said in the chat I did the Almaran event, so I'm skipping this one.
Yeah.
I'm at 3850 because the relics from Theaters of War.
Well, yeah.
But I'm about done.
I was going to say, those relics from Theaters of War, they actually will, I should find a little bit higher level lands. The Theaters of War, those, relics, you could use them in another event. You didn't have to use them in this event, but a lot of people did because, you know, you just don't want to hang on to a bunch of them if you need relic space.
Yeah, and, I wanted the Divine Gems, the 150 Divine Gems, and the second Earth token was at 3,000. Yeah. So that would have been a lot of grinding over the weekend that I didn't want to do. So, and then I don't have the Earth site, 3-star Earth site at 4,500. So that's my stretch goal. That or 5,000.
Nice. So we got
So I'm just
go ahead.
Cashing those in.
Nice. Well, that's the best way to be. If that's what your game plan is, because not everybody. This event is not for everyone, but because I know it's a lot more oriented towards either collectors or people that, you know, definitely want the option to pick from one of the 3 Titans too. I know that's another major factor for people playing this event is, oh, I want a Loki, or oh, I want an Odin, you know what I mean, or oh, I want a Mamesh. You know, if I didn't get my Mamesh before now, this would have been the event you would have seen me going nuts for. So.
Well, yeah, and normally I would because I don't have any of these 4 Titans, and I don't have Star Infiltrator at all, so I really want Loki. But the thing that really kind of turned me away from it is the lack of relics for those 3 Titans. Everything's just for again. So, I mean, I'm hoping a good 4-star will be coming up soon, Infiltrator.
Oh, that's what you're hoping for. Okay. Zerit says almost at 17K. Nice. King Josh, 14,200 on the way to finish. Nice. Lord Thanos, 7,371. Nice. Snoop Frog, almost 3K. No particular goal. We are 24th, aiming at 51 to 100. Nice. 3K grinding, then using my 3K in booster from TOW. Nice, Alex. Lex says, I'm going to finish very soon. I can't wait for Fusion event. Real Gamer, I'm right there with you. You're doing it just for Odin, King Josh says. Just for Odin. Now, King Josh, is this just because you want to reroll on Odin, or you just because I'm pretty certain you have one? What rank are y'all's on? Yeah, I didn't pay attention, but waiting to see. Okay, yeah, sure. Hold on, I'll just pop the rank real quick. Yeah, Legends right now is pushing for top 100. We're 141 now. Nice.
Oh, nice. Well, look who finally decided to show up. It's Princess Elizabeth.
Sorry. I'm so ticked off. So, like, don't mess with me because I'm ticked off. Oh, but I have to get my stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want y'all to God.
Hold
my tongue.
Okay.
Let her know that we all appreciate her.
Okay.
So you don't get in trouble, Bo.
Teenagers, what are you gonna do, right? So they played Dirty Santa at the Christmas party. I'm pretty sure that's what she's ticked off with because she's holding some Tupperware bowls, and I'm pretty sure she didn't want Tupperware bowls. That's what she.
That's what you get. So you're saying that she turned out to be the unfortunate not winner. I don't know if you could say a loser, but so she got like a 3-star, 3-star Tupperware.
Yeah, she got
Those are the gifts that you can reuse all year round.
That's right. She got 3-star Tupperware. She wanted 4.
Damn Tupperware bowls, man! You can pass those down to your grandkids. What you talking about?
That's right. These Tupperware bowls.
I got them in the Dirty Santa.
Yeah. 35 years ago. Never been used.
And then your grandkids will post a video midway through their life about the history of the Tupperware bowls.
That's right.
Yeah. From the Tupperware factory where they were made.
Exactly.
Which is ridiculous if you think about it. Apple can't manufacture a phone that can handle a 2-foot drop off of a table, but we got Tupperware bowls from the late '60s in my cabinet at the house.
Oh, Tupperware's like Twinkies; they last forever.
Yeah. Okay, so Jim, you know that they're making a remake for that movie. Oh gosh, what's the name of the movie?
With Twinkies?
No. Yeah, with what is it? It's the zombie movie.
Oh, Zombieland.
Yeah, they're making a Zombieland 2 movie. Just so you know.
Do you know if like Woody Harrelson and
yeah, they're doing the same. They're doing the same people. Almost 100% on that.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So I have a bit of a confession to make. I am not a fan of zombie movies.
Well, Zombieland was. I thought Zombieland was done very well. I liked it because I thought it was kind of like a, your scary movie of zombie movies, if you want to look at it like that.
So it was like a spoof movie?
Kind of zombie movies. So I
might enjoy that.
That's why I liked it.
Not like
the only zombie anything that I've ever watched and cared anything about watching is The Walking Dead.
Oh, Walking Dead was definitely good.
But that's a whole lot less about the zombies.
Well, yeah.
I never watched The Walking Dead.
Yeah, I don't care for it.
And I thought that line about the like Ghost Rider 2 or something.
That'd be awesome. It may have been, Jim. I don't remember. It's been a while.
I can't remember, but that's where I got that one. About the Twinkies lasted forever.
Well, I don't know, but I was working in New Orleans one time, and there's a Burger King down on Canal Street, and I was in that Burger King. It was late at night, and guess who walks in the door?
Santa Claus.
Mr. Nicolas Cage himself. He wanted a Whopper with cheese.
Did he?
Was he looking for the Declaration of Independence?
I don't know what he was looking for. He was trying to solve that. He was trying to find that hidden gem from the book that guy wrote back a couple of decades ago, where he hid these gems all over the United States, and
National
two or three
Treasure?
of them's been found. But no, this is a real thing. There's a guy that wrote a book. He hid like 12 gemstones around, and the book was puzzles on how to find them. And one of them is in New Orleans, somewhere around Centennial Park. And people have been looking for it for years, but they can't find it.
You sure he wasn't looking for the elusive sixth skill on Titans?
Yeah. That's a good one.
He might have been.
Where's that 6th skill?
He's got a tomb already in one of the cemeteries down there. It's shaped like a pyramid.
Lucas says, do you guys think my Robin Williams Dionysus with health and damage is better than a perfect Siggy? I do. Interesting. I have not really played around with Dionysus that much, but I guess it'd be more based on if you got a really good skill roll, because I feel like my Dionysus did not with Militia.
So what type of event is everyone waiting on?
Zeus.
You think? Okay. Let's put a quick prediction out.
Krampus.
It's real late. It's real late in the stream, but so do you think that Zeus would be one of the two? Because we're at least getting a minimum of 2 winter events over these next few weeks. You know, this next one for next week and the week after. Maybe a third one. I don't really know. We'll have to see. I have no idea. But at least 2. So if they do Krampus in one of them, do you think the other one would be Zeus?
No. I talked with Zay during his live stream and Celtic Samurai, and they brought up that wallpaper that they posted with only one mission spot for all of 2018, and that was obviously Krampus. So I think they would have had another blank spot if Zeus was going to be introduced as well.
But the next event is going to be New Year, probably. So it'll be the start of 2019. But I agree, I don't think it will be. They haven't had a chance to big him up enough.
Yeah, I think he'll be early next year.
Yeah. Oh, Game Rescue. Krampus is going to summon gingerbread men. All right. I can handle that. Gingerbread man. Zeus 2019, Lord Thanos. What is this? What are we going for political office?
That'd be quite an odd phrase, Zeus for president.
Kind of thinking I'm going to build Dionysus instead of Hades. Wow, that's a pretty bold comment there, Snoop Frog.
No, Snoop build Hades, bro. He melts stuff. He just melts stuff. Drop one of those Omega troops in someplace, they just melt stuff. I don't care if you got fire resist on you.
Have a snack during battle. Crazy. Oh, man. Alright, well, we got to see. Only a few more raids for the stream.
Game Rescue to make DOT great again.
Yeah. You're going to have a snack. Alright, yeah, 4 more battles.
I think in 2019 I might actually get a summoning.
You might get a summoning Titan there, Feranic? Wow.
Yeah, I don't have one yet.
Almran is my first.
With 2.
Wait, TP Berg said Almran was his first, but Feranic, what did you say there?
Just waiting for an event to come up with 2 summoning Titans. I think it might the...
Oh, wow. You think a 2 summoning Titan, a combo deal.
Yep.
I don't know if they'll have one of those.
Yeah. I mean, unless they bring out, like, Poseidon or someone back. Kind of like they did with Athena.
Or they'll put one in the milestone rewards and put another one in the alliance rewards or something.
I think they'll start to come around more often, though. The more Titans they release, it might be 6 months down the line.
Right.
Recycle more and more, just why we're seeing these tokens.
The brain says I turned down Trump's chief of staff position. I bet you did, the brain. Lord Thanos says Zeus release year 2019. Yeah, I was just joking, Lord Thanos. But yes, I know what you were trying to say. I just think it's funny because I can picture it now. Zeus 2019 bumper stickers everywhere.
Now, I do want to bring up the 5-star Titan that you guys were talking about earlier. I'm actually going to disagree with you guys. I think the best opportunities they would have with releasing a 5-star would be like the main god. So Odin, Zeus, if they do Egyptian, like Ra, or maybe like Anubis. And then obviously you think with the lore of the game, you have Almarin and Korthen, but those guys are only 4-star as well. So it'd be kind of difficult to come up with a viable 5-star that would truly be above these great lore and kind of mythical gods, you know?
Well, see, TP Berg, I was against the 5-star. Everyone else here was all like, "Oh yeah, 5 stars are gonna happen." But I don't know. I'm hoping that they just stick with the 4-star model and they don't go to 5 stars. That's my own personal.
Yeah.
I understand the relics. Because, well, when it comes down to it, the relics make everything. You can use your relics with whatever Titans, as long as they work with their, elemental class or this, their situation. Sometimes things are a little unique.
They've still got some room to play with, though, because they can open that 6th skill rather than go for a 5-star Titan.
Now, Game Rescue
so they've
says
already gone from normal.
5-star Titan might come with Ascension in Castle 30, my wild guess. Yeah, I know. I always said whenever I get close
Ascension, holy mackerel.
I was going to say...
Going back to the origins.
I always said that as soon as I get close to Castle 25, they'll raise it. So... Then the brain says Zalan for president, because then we'd really be able to hashtag blame Zalan. Yeah, that's true. You would be able to blame the crap out of me.
They really need to raise those castle levels.
All right, in the last few battles here, we're going to actually throw... Hold on. I'm going to throw an XP relic on. Because I know... How close am I? I'm real close to level 50. All right, yeah.
Have there been talks about... from like the devs, I don't know if you guys have heard anything with your positioning of them possibly raising the levels, castle and player.
Player level, I don't think they're really super concerned about right now. Castle level, I don't know if they're thinking about raising castle level either anytime really soon. But that's me, and from my gut feeling, I never said, hey, DOT developers, are you raising castle level tomorrow or next month? No, but have we mentioned about them deciding to expand castle level in the future? Like down the road, long term, this, that, and the other thing. And I don't think it's on their radar as this is something we need to do right now, right here. They're more concerned about other things. So that's the way it seems. But you never know, because the one thing about the developers is I just remember in 2017, all of a sudden one day they were just like, oh yeah, all your level 50 Titans can now go to level 60. And it was just like, what? Huh? So, things were just changed one day, and it was just nuts, and everybody was able to do things. So...
That was a reversal of Ascension. So it basically allowed you to move them up without having to ascend the Titan.
Well,
They also moved the Titans around, that they made some that were 2 stars became 3 stars when they all did the renaming.
Yeah.
But I think they have missed out on quite a few people that will have stopped playing the game because they've reached level 25 a while ago.
Yeah.
Just gave up, especially probably beta players.
Prometheus says, I wouldn't mind 5-star Titans as a target to attack in a new battle mode, but for players would represent a new treadmill and bad for balance. I like that. I like that idea, where 5-star Titans exist, but they're only able to be gone up against. They're not something that you actually can acquire yourself. That's an interesting idea. They should bring back Trials of Power. I liked how you said House of Power, though. But yes, I think they should bring back Trials of Power as well.
Any reason why they stopped that?
What?
Because the Trials of Power seemed to work fine. It had the chain in it, needed a few tweaks, and then it just got canned.
I think it was just because it still was very top-oriented. and it wasn't something. What's up, Brett Huber? If it wasn't something that was fair for everyone, I guess, in essence, on the same scale of fairness of these events that we're playing right now, they didn't see it. They saw way too many people at the very, very top being able to... There we go. Level 50. That's what a 3-star relic can do for you. Just get you over that hump. But I don't think they thought it was fair enough, and I think they needed to take it back to the drawing board, and I think that after the multiple attempts that they made to try to fix it, because we had like 3 or 4 trials of power, it just wasn't there. So they just went, we're going to have to try and take something in a little bit of a different direction. That's why I think Trials of Power plus Adventures Guild equals Matt's project. Like, that's the equation. That's the way I see it. They're taking the ideas of Trials of Power, and they're taking the Adventures Guild and campaigns and combining them into some new event mode that Matt has been working on for months now. So, and I think that a decent amount of the resources of the company are going to that project right now. Besides from obviously working on events for next year, because the events that we're playing right now and the events that we're about to play next week and everything else, they're already finished, they're already completed.
So Zalon, I think that's one of the issues progressed through the game. You've got your campaign, but then you finish them off when you're probably castle level 18 or something. You've got your Adventures Guild, which finish off, you get some level 25 reinforcements. And then everything else, Trials of Power has stopped. As you get higher towards your castle level 25, there's less and less things to do.
Yeah.
Zone Wars.
True.
There doesn't seem to be anything beyond that. If they could raise it to castle 30, then people are still fighting.
True. Well, they may not raise it all the way to 30. Maybe they'll only raise it to like 26 or 27 because they know that all those upgrades are going to take literally, I don't know, 5-6 weeks for each one. So, I mean, yeah, it would allow for more people to gem everything. And I know that's what Lord Thanos was saying too. Yeah, it would stop being pay to win. So
I suppose that's the comparison between other games as well.
Alright, so here we are. Got 40 watching. Thank you for everybody joining in. Make sure you slap like before you go, just because it always helps my streams out. And I hope everybody had a good time tonight, because I think I'm going to wrap it up right now. Unfortunately to say, I don't see anybody else, either Shooter McGavin or D, picking up right away. But hopefully they'll be able to stream here very soon. But, Game Rescue, I saw your vid. Is Champ Yard Dog that bad? I think he has back and forth opinions, and I'm sure he'll be able to answer that, because his video was comprehensive on looking at aspects from all angles, because there are definitely players that want him for collection because he's an oddity, but others don't see that as being all that great and either passing. But that's why the developers made this event into an event where you can choose other Titans, because I think that's what it's all about. Yeah, I know, Brett Huber. I know. I've been in here for well over 2 hours already, and I know. I think we're gonna wrap it up though, because I'm gonna try to relax a little bit, still keep grinding, but yeah, I got some maintenance here to do here on the account. Boo! Thumbs down, Dougie Fresh. Come on now. Make like a fat man's pants and split. Thanks for the streams, Alon. Thank you, The Brain, for coming. I always appreciate you coming. Appreciate everybody here for coming out. My Digital Microspace, we are waiting for Zeus for a long time now. Any info on his skills? No, not really, Digital Microspace. I was always assuming that Zeus, when he comes out, will be buffing maidens. And that's why I made such a big deal about the Athena event, because those Omega Maidens relics, and if Zeus has different Omega Maiden relics, that you can combine them all on Zeus and have like really ridiculous Omega Maidens on Zeus. But that was just me. It was all theory crafting, and I used a game rescue term. I don't want to impede theory crafting. But anyway, that was just me doing Zalon predictions and just thinking ahead and thinking that could be something. All right, Zara. Everybody's bye. All right. So TP Berg, Jim, Feranic, Bo was on earlier. Of course, he's dealing with the teenager. So thank you all for joining in. Anybody want to say anything on the on Discord before we go?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays. Happy hunting.
Yeah. We'll definitely do some more Christmas themed streams here soon enough. But again, thank you for everybody joining in. And I gotta remember how to close out the stream. Do this. There we go. All right, DOT community. I will talk to you all again very soon.